And here we are arriving at the Matchday Stadium once again, guys. We have got a massive episode here, guys. We're international breaking in this episode. We're currently sitting third in the table with 37 games played. As you can see, 74 points. Just honking our horn here in the traffic, as we definitely do not have the right of way. And we've got Swansea City coming up in this one, 20th of March 2021, guys. We're approaching the end of March. And then we've got 24th, we've got Canada away from home, which is going to be in Canada. We're going to be heading there. And then we've got a big game against the Ivory Coast, which is away from home as well. So we're going to be heading to the Ivory Coast, which is going to be a very interesting game, because we haven't been to either of these two places before in our life. We're going to be doing that very soon. We've got a game coming up now, guys. It's going to be against Swansea City at home. And then we will be heading out on a flight to Canada, which is going to be awesome, and then doing our international break in this episode. Now, a change in the lineup. Puskas is starting this one up front. It's good to see a change in the lineup there. Zhao not getting his place at the starting 11, which is interesting to see. We've got a big game here against Swansea City. Hopefully we can grab the 3 points on the table. Last episode was okay. We got a 6-2 win against Watford, I think, in the last one, and then we got a 3-1 loss against Brentford, which was unfortunate. Brentford played really well in that game. And here we are in this game, though. We've got this game against Swansea coming up now, and then we've got a game against Canada and Ivory Coast, like we just said. So here we are getting the game underway against Swansea now for this last game of the championship before the international break at home to Swansea. Can we get a result here, guys? Here is Raphael now, 13 minutes in for Reading, kicking it up the pitch. We've got a good chance here coming, and Puskas heads it on. Look at this, for a great chance for Bryte. Bryte's pushing through here to make it 1-0 on the score. Bryte takes the shot, and it's in. Look at that, 14 minutes played, and the man Puskas starting this one. And guys, if you remember the Watford game, exactly the same thing happened. Puskas headed it on, and the defense had been pulled into him, and Bryte managed to get an overlapping run past him and score a goal at the end. Last time it was a chip. This one is a very nice finesse into the bottom right-hand corner. Great play there from Mateo Bryte, and a very nice assist from George Puskas, who started this game for the first time in a long time, and it was a great little partnership there. So maybe he can be the star striker of this team. We'll have to wait and see how the rest of this season goes in terms of who gets that starting position. But here we go, Swansea kicking this game off now with a 1-0 deficit to come back from, and we're into the 23rd minute now. Reading coming forward, their next chance. Richards, the left back, laying it into Bryte. Bryte lays it through here to Swift. Swift to Puskas on the ball now. He lays it back to Laurent. We've got a good chance coming forward now. Are the team going to be able to work this one into the box here? Swift back on the ball again. Is he going to lay this one back? No, we just can't quite figure out a way through. Here comes to Bryte now. Bryte's pushing into the box. Great chance here to lay off, to shoot. Puskas takes an unfortunate touch there from the layoff from Mateo, and it didn't quite end up going where we wanted it to. A chance there for Cullen. And guys, out of nowhere, 66 minutes in, it skipped into the second half. That highlight was real quick. Didn't mean to cut that one so short. But Cullen here for Swansea City has equalised very quickly on in this game. 66 minutes into this one now, well into the second half. And a great little piece of play there. There's a through ball coming through here from AU, and the first time shot on his left foot goes into the left side of the net to make it 1-1 in this game. Liam Cullen there going and scoring his 4th goal in the championship this season. Laurent now coming off, Ryan East coming on, and we're going to be getting underway with the next bit of this game at 1-1 on the scoreline. Are Reading going to be able to pull this one back, guys? We scored early, and now we've conceded quite late into the second half. Are we going to be able to get something out of this one? 81 minutes in now, and we're looking for a chance. Bryte's running into space. He's got Puskas running up forward. We've got a good chance to take it around. We're just holding on nicely. East is pushing forward now. The midfielder who's come on in place of John Swift. Can East take a shot? No, he's holding it up. He's going to take a shot anyway. Oh, bit of a poor decision there. He almost did well to lay it off, but instead he took the shot, and it didn't quite get on target. A chance though coming for Swansea City. Gibb White on the ball. Gibbs White looks to get round his man. A great interception from Bryte. The ball almost made it to the attacking player then, and we're into the 92nd minute now of 92 minutes added on, guys. Is the game going to end here? Is it going to end at 1-1 on the scoreline? A point apiece for these teams, and we're going to be finishing before this international break with a draw, so 1 point on the table. And as you can hear from the music, guys, it is time to get back into our South African tracksuit kit for the team. We're going to be getting home, we're going to be getting changed, getting in the car and heading straight over to Heathrow Airport, guys, where we're going to be getting on a flight off to Canada, where we're going to be linking up with the South African national team for this international break, guys. So buckle in for a very awesome international break, which is coming up, full of interesting surprises. We're going to meet some new people, and as you can can see here, Canada coming up very soon, 24th of March. It's only like 2 or 3 days away. We're going to be hopping on a flight. We've just parked our car up here in the long stay car park. We're going to be leaving it here for a couple of days before we come back, and then we'll come grab it later. We've got our tracksuit kit on. We've got the South African national kit there, sponsored by Nike, which is awesome for the national team. And we're going to be getting on the aeroplane now. Here we are at Heathrow Airport, guys, about to fly off into the sunset towards Canada. It's a pretty long flight out to Canada, and as you can see here, Ivory Coast is coming up in the next part of this episode as well. So there's 2 international games coming up. Whether or not we get picked for either of them, we'll have to wait and see from the decision by the manager. That will be the 27th of March as well, and by the time we get back into Reading to continue the championship season, we will be hitting April, guys. We're already into April of this season, so there's not going to be many games left. April, May, I believe, the last 2 months of games, which will be seeing us try and push for top of the table, or at least for promotion, automatic promotion or playoff places. We're arriving here in Toronto in Canada, guys, arriving at the airport now, and we're looking pretty nervous here. We've got another international game to play. Remember, we do get put left wing when we play for South Africa, which is really cool. So if we do get played in one of these 2 games, we will get a chance back at left wing to prove ourselves once again, which is always enjoyable playing at the left side as opposed to central attacking midfield. But a lot of you have thought it may be a good idea for at the end of this season for Mateo to permanently change his position to center attacking mid. We'll have to wait to see how we go with that. The manager has just messaged us to text everyone saying I've not been selected for today's squad, and there's a new player in there called Teo. He is actually here in the apartment with us. He is staying in this hotel room. So me, Teo, and this guy here, we all know from last time, he is here as well. And we're just going to go over to Teo and make ourselves known and just say hi to him and get to know him and see if he has anything interesting to say. And here he is now. Ah, you must be Mateo. How's it going? Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you, man, and I'm really looking forward to playing football alongside you. Hopefully you get picked for the next game. That'll be awesome. It's unfortunate you don't get picked for both. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's fine. I'm loving the experience here playing for the national team, and it's great to meet players like yourselves. I've heard quite a bit about you as well. Oh, great, thanks. Yeah, I'm currently playing for Anderlecht in the Pro League in Belgium, and soon I'll be heading back to Brighton at the end of my loan. I'm currently on loan from Brighton, so if you get promoted with Reading, I might actually see you in the Premier League. That should be pretty cool. Having 2 South African players in the Premier League together as strikers, this will be a real good experience if I can get to know you a bit more. Yeah, that'll be great, man. Alright guys, we had this chat with Percy Teo here. He's pretty cool. Have you heard from him? He's playing for Anderlecht at the moment till the end of the season. He's on loan from Brighton, and he'll be heading back the next season in the Premier League. Maybe we'll be able to play alongside him there. But as you can see, he's starting the line today. Puel there on the left is taking our position at the moment, and we're going to be getting underway with the simming of this match while we are here in our hotel room. We're just going to enjoy watching it on the screen. Because of this FIFA career, we do not get invited along if we don't make it into the Matchday squad. That's just how it works. And as you can see, South Africa came away from this friendly with a 2-1 victory over Canada. There, as you can see, Teo goes and scores. He gets a booking as well, and a player that was our player on the left in our position, Puel, got a goal as well. So Teo and Puel there getting the goals in that game, and as you can see, a yellow card for Johnson of Canada as well. So our time here in Canada is almost up. We're only allowed to stay for a short period of time. It's only a few days between games, so we have to get to Canada, play the game, have a rest, kind of see the sights for one day maybe, and then head straight back out again, and then head back on the plane, and then head to the next destination. As you can see here, guys, we're back on the plane straight away in Toronto, and we're going to be heading out to Ivory Coast, which is going to be a pretty crazy flight, guys. Heading to Africa for this one. We haven't actually been there before, except for like the main part of Africa. We've only ever been in South Africa, so it's going to be cool to see that part of the world as well. As you can see, we've got £5,800 in our bank account at the moment, so we've got to think about what we're going to be spending our money on, what we're going to be saving for, and whether we get a new contract or a new team at the end of the season. We'll see if we get more money coming in, because at the moment we're only getting £600 a week, which is great, but we could definitely be earning a lot more than that. As you can see here, flying into the Felix Hubler something international airport. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. Bryte there starting at left wing, Teo there up front. We've got Lorch on the right. We've got Mokojo and a few other great players in the back line of South Africa, guys. As you can see, all averaging between 65 and 70 rated, and then you've got Teo up front. He's playing for Anderlecht at the moment on loan from Brighton, so he's going to be a good player to play alongside. He wasn't in the last 2 international friendlies, but he's here now and he's ready to play, so hopefully we can have a good game alongside of him here. We're against Ivory Coast. We are away from home at the Union Park Stadium. and hoping to have a good international fixture here. We've scored 1 international goal in an international friendly so far, and we haven't had any World Cup qualifiers as of yet, or African Cup of Nation games or anything. I'm wondering when that's going to appear. I can't quite remember off the top of my head when they actually do happen, but at the moment we are in 2021, so there won't be any World Cup this year, but we haven't had any qualifiers for it, so I'm not sure what's happening in that respect. So maybe we'll get a chance, maybe we won't. Whether we get picked or not for the big journey to a World Cup, we'll have to wait and see anyway. But for now, we're getting underway with this friendly match here and enjoying every moment of it here against Ivory Coast. 2 minutes in now, and Ivory Coast here on the ball. Loba laying it forward here to Javinho. Javinho on the ball now, laying it in there to Fofana, his name was, and he misses the goal there, unfortunately for them, and they're continuing on with the next chance. Tell you, they're just missing the header. 21 minutes in, Fofana, they're laying it back, and we've got a chance here for the national team player, and he goes and scores a goal. It's 1-0 in this game. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce these names on the spot while looking at them just there, but they have gone and scored here. Ivory Coast taking the lead 1-0 in this game, guys. This friendly has already got an opening goal, and it's going to be a great goal for Ivory Coast. Look at this back heel there, and it leads to an opening. That really opened up the chance there, and an easy goal for that man to score. His name is Jean Adiz Ahloha. I don't know. I'm going to just leave it at that. You guys can correct me all you want in the comments. I'm really not good when it comes to reading names off the screen. But here we go, getting underway now with the next highlight. 25 minutes into this one now, pushing forward there. There's a chance for South Africa. Can we work this around? No, it's been intercepted, and it's going to be a through ball here coming for Loba. Can Loba get Mouse's man here? He's been tackled, but the tackle's gone straight to the next player. He's shot, and he has missed. Oh, I thought that was going in there. And no, he has missed. And then Luba there coming forward. Another chance now, laying it wide here to the winger. Can he get this one into the box now? He's trying to get it in. Javinho, can he do something with it now? He's cutting back into the box. Lays it short here. Loba back on the ball. They're just working it around the edge of the box here. Ivory Coast, great through ball there. And Mateo couldn't quite get the interception in. And Loba scores the goal. I thought I had it. I even slid because I was going to do it. And then we missed. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make contact with the ball or the player, and fell short, and then the player just turns up, scores the goal. Loba there, as you can see, look, he backs off, waits for the ball, makes a bit of space for himself, and runs in perfectly. I almost had it, but I couldn't quite get it there. We are playing left wing, so I did try and drop back to help out a little bit, and it didn't quite work out as planned, unfortunately. And here we are, guys, getting underway. 2-0 down now. Loba there with the second goal for Ivory Coast, and this friendly is not going according to plan, but at the same time, Ivory Coast are a pretty strong squad for the African teams, so we are not surprised that they are leading at the moment. And as you can see here, Bryte's finally getting a chance down his left wing here, where he really wants to shine. He wants to improve in this position. Lays it short there. Great chance coming forward now for the midfielder. Can he shoot? He does, but Daly gets an easy block in there, and it's gone out of play for a corner kick. Nice one. Here we come now with the corner kick in. Mateo taking that one. Headed down there. Great save by the goalkeeper. And I think that one's gone out for another corner. Or is that going to be a penalty? I think it's a penalty. I think it was a handball here in this game. It was. Look at this. He goes up for a kick for Teu, and he kicks it into his hand. And it's going to be a penalty kick here for South Africa, guys. It's going to be Teu, your man, Percy. Teu steps up. Number 11. It's in the back of the net. And he goes and puts it in very nicely in that game here to make it 2-1 on the scoreline. Percy Teu, the Anderlecht man here, going to be back to Brighton soon in the Premier League, hopefully next season alongside Reading, if we can make it to the Premier League as well, or if they get relegated to the Championship and we stay here, it could be the same situation. But there he is, Percy Teu, going and scoring South Africa's first goal in this game. Makes it 2-1 in this one against Ivory Coast. Can we get something out of this game now? 2 international goals for him in international friendlies. Very well played from him, and enjoying playing up front with him. It's pretty nice so far. He's a pretty cool guy, and hopefully we'll get to know him a little bit more in the future, guys. Let me know what you think about him in the comments down below. Here we come now with the next chance. 45 minutes in, jumping up for a header there, missing that one, and it's gone out of play. And Mateo stays on the ground for a second, but eventually climbs his way back up, and here we go with another corner kick for South Africa. Can we do something with this one now? Mateo jumps up for the header, and he's been knocked down. He's holding his shoulder. No, the shoulder injury's back, and this one does not look good. He's holding it in agony, rolling around on the floor. And guys, I think we're injured, and it feels really bad. I don't know what has happened, but Mateo cannot get up. He's down. They've called a stretcher over, and here it comes. The substitution is needed. Mateo Bryte has been injured. And this is a big one, guys. This is a big injury. The substitution coming on for Mateo here. And guys, I'm speechless. We were having a great game for South Africa. Injured on international duty. You hear about it all the time, but you never think it's going to happen to you. We get put on an ambulance. We get taken to the local clinic, to the local areas to get a scan, to get an x-ray. And you guys are going to have to find out in the next episode how long you think he's out with an injury for. Take your guesses in the comments down below. This is bad for the rest of the season. Reading have lost Matej, and it now looks like Reading have lost Bryte as well. What are your guesses on the duration of this injury, and what do you think he injured and why? Let me know in the comments down below, and for now I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Let's pray for Mateo and hope for a speedy recovery. Peace out.